Yes, a young child. Let's think of it. A young child, young in mind and everything, and around people who are quite experienced. Maybe they're testing him from the beginning, or he just certain thing happened and he's just not aware of it or conscious of it. He or she. Just giving you an example of things that happened in the past. So when people tell you, "Oh, don't look at the past, move to the future, or go ahead, don't look at the past," it's a lie because you have to remember your past. Okay, if you don't remember your past, you're bound to repeat your past. So you have to remember your past. Say in the past you got a hurt, and the route that you took and you got hurt. Will you take that? And now you're in the future. Will you? And you get an opportunity to take that route again. Will you take that route or take the other route? Because the first route, the first choice you made in the past, where you got hurt. Now you're gonna make another choice. I don't think nobody likes pain. Anything that likes pain is naturally not things that feel pain. So okay. So we take a different route now. Say in the past, whether it's test or not, and you tried me in certain ways and such, and it's just a natural thing. At least baby, you give a baby, yo, I'm gonna tell you this, which choice you choose, and the baby say, yo, I choose this side. Which side? The left side or the right side? The baby tried the left side, it was too hot. The baby tried the right side, a little good. He tried the middle, it was okay. It's much better. Just like the beer and the porridge. One side was too hot, the mom's side was too hot, the father's side was too cold and such, and the middle one was nice. See? No, the choice choose the middle side. Now the father. It's just examples of what I see in my mind. Father cursing, oh, you should have choose me. The mother cursing, oh, you should have choose me. Why did he take the middle? Exactly. And this is where the battle has been from for such a long time now. But hey, no matter what, just like the mother has grown and become big, the father has grown and become big, the child who is in the middle too will be grown and become big, have his own pathway. See? So yeah, now I'm getting back to the incident in the past. And say they test this child and whatever. Never knew that the child would make the choice. You offer this for the child. The child said, no, I don't want that. They offer this to the child. No, I don't want that. And what they did, because the child chose the way, because everything he learns in the box, they thought he was going to make one choice of what happened in the box. Yeah? Oh, lots of money here. Oh, we see that on TV. I want that. No, but the child is a natural child. Natural in goodness and mercy. Hey, we offer you all these riches and such. Well, what is the consequences of this riches? Oh, people die. We poison people, but we get a lot of money in here. The child go through traumatized many times through his life and feel that pain and bad thing. It's not really good experience. See? Even if you're making all that money and doing all these things and taking advantage of these people and such, it's just not a natural thing or a normal thing to do because, you know, it's just not me. Although I see it in the box and the riches all good and stuff, but it's just not a normal thing to do. Cause I wouldn't do that, and that's not a normal thing to do. What do you think is normal? Will you kill people for money? Nah, I don't think so. Killing somebody for money, I do not think so. Why wouldn't you kill people for millions of dollars and such? I don't know. Maybe it's where I came from and how I grew up. It's just that, I was maybe not broadened to horizons of things that, as I said, I see on the TV in the box. And even so, whether I see it in the box as such, it's never appealed to me. Why doesn't it appeal to you? You're so dumb and stupid. Maybe I'm an horse, as I said about the horse and the track. Saying, who cares? It doesn't bother me. It's just how I am. I know because the child chooses, I'm just going to stay in the middle and be a peacemaker. I don't like the killing of people, and I like wars and stuff. I'm just trying to stay peaceful and good. What they did, they crucified the child. In a way, when we say crucified, literally, say it's a contest to see who is better. The child won. And because he was so young, you remember when they said Jesus was teaching at age 12, and all these rabbis and all these people who think they know everything, The 12-year-old taught them more. They're so bad-minded from the beginning. They decide to harm the 12-year-old. Not harm it. Yes, harm the 12-year-old, and then the harm him and hurt the 12-year-old, and then after they lie, they deceive, they do everything in the path to block his mind. They do everything to manipulate his mind. He uses his own family, his friends, and everybody to manipulate and have him around his circle for such a long time. Why? Because the truth is the truth. Saying, and you're not supposed to be telling the truth, because you're supposed to do what we say. No, the child doesn't want to do what you say anymore, because what you all been saying is lying, stupidity. As I said, I have a child, and he showed me things. You think I'm going to say, oh, you're stupid and we should lock your mind up and such? No. I'm going to say, whoa, teach me more. Exactly. We want to learn more. But no, these bad-minded ancients, as I call them, didn't want to learn more. They were so bad-minded and jealous of their own little kid who was teaching them. It's this fact. God says we fell from his natural glory. And to get to his glory, each generation will advance. The more we grow and we get whole, and we will pass our seed on to our next generation and such. It's just a continuation until we get to his glory. Simple as that. So I am smart in a way, and when I have my seed, he's going to take my DNA, and probably most of my intelligence and add on to his intelligence that he's supposed to get, his inheritance, as they would say, and add on, and he will be maybe twice more times smarter than me. So and he has his child, his kid would be maybe smarter than him himself, until he get to God's glory. That's how advanced God is. And when you see kids come and teaching you this and you denying that, then you don't want to go to God's glory or not. What was the purpose? I thought it was called the human race. What we were racing for? We were racing to get to God's glory, right? And yet still, lock people's mind, imprison people's mind, and lock them away for so long. And the ones who have done the crime and wickedness, you have them running around doing all these things, goody, whatever you call it. It's not goody to me. It's negative, bad things. And you give them freedom and do whatever they want. And you lock the good ones away. Lock their mind and have them in institution, have them in some programs, running them around like idiot horses and laughing and drinking and enjoying themselves. On a cruel, and when we tell them that you're cruel, and because they could have rebelled, they use psychological. If you rebel, we're gonna do this and do that. And then just to avoid conflicts and trouble, these people just remain calm, cool, because they tell them that. Why? And they say, oh, it's a prison. We imprison your mind. No, because you all traumatized them from the beginning, and then they could have freed themselves, but you force them to get rageful. When they become rage, you say, oh, they need drugs, and they put them on drugs and stuff, because that's what they calm them down. Which drugs, it's simple placebos are. Placebo meaning it has nothing really, sugar. Nothing is in it where it helps to balance nobody and nothing. It's just thinking of the mind, and yet you all use trickery, strategy, psychological strategy and tricks to manipulate one's mind. And I show you all going around with a fake ass self and trying to impress people with stupidity. And when people tell them the truth and they're mad, angry and such. No, you can't stop the truth, so see? And I'll come throw garbage in front of my yard and things like that, because the truth is the truth. I don't hate that person, but I'm just going to, I see my older folks grow and taught me. A man to a woman, a man to a man, I don't know. If you want to do whatever you want to do whatever you do. But I'll do what I want to do. Saying, a woman in my present, if you see a man in my present and say, oh, he's a man and such, that's your world. My world, I see a woman where it's unisex, a woman and a man. Balance, I call that. Saying, so your world, I don't understand that world. Saying, so when you come and see, and you lie and lock people's mind away for a long time and accuse them and have the wrongdoers running around because of what? Lies and deceptiveness, and I thought it's a game and such. No, man. I said it at 360. What goes around comes around, like it or not. That's how life is. Saying you can't do people wrong, and when people literally are telling you the truth, or no one even hear it and call themselves ancient and smart. No, no shameful. And it should be shame. And no shame. And really, really not no shame. Yeah man. I come up now and I use other strategy to hold me back. And I liar and thief. Wicked. Take so much from me, and when me have my little possession now to give me youth in my future. In future, you come and try take it too. On a cruel, on a wicked. See? On a lie me I tell, I experience.